Okay. Welcome to the Smash podcast with Joey. This is the third part where he gave his matchup advice for Fox. And what matchup do you want to start with, Joey?
I guess we could say Falcon. Falcon's a pretty popular one.
Go ahead.
Falcon. I guess you could say, especially with Fox, people tend to want to go a little more nuts than you're supposed to against Falcon, especially at very bad times. Even I catch myself doing it sometimes because, you can combo him, you can rack up damage pretty fast. He's a fun character to go nuts against, but definitely not against a good Falcon. Because I think the whole premises around Falcon is getting that grab. But you always can't go for grabs straight out, so you have to learn how to link to grabs and what moves can lead you to a grab and stuff like that, and especially what you can do out of grab. But pretty much, when you grab a Falcon, like especially after maybe 10%, you can pretty much up throw and nair him whatever direction he goes, and it's going to put him in a bad situation. Because you can either re-grab sometimes, or if he hits the floor, you're pretty much in the perfect position to tech chase him. Because if he gets up with the get-up attack, you're out of range, so it's not going to hit you. And if you're good enough, you can react to it and get a grab. If he rolls back to you, you're pretty much in perfect position to just stand there and get the grab. If he rolls away, then I guess it's the best he can do. But if you're at a small level, or if he rolls to the ledge, and you can react to that pretty easy, which people don't, I think, try to do as much as they should. Let's see. You definitely... I think the biggest mistake a lot of Foxes make when they play a Falcon is they try to go nuts on his shield, and Falcon might be one of the worst characters to do that against. Especially because he can't do so much out of shield except get away from you, and he has to guess to get away from you, but if he gets away, or he guesses right, then he's going to get away. But what you can do is get him to get his shield a little smaller. Like, say you can hit his shield once and back up a little, and just stand there. Like, what's he gonna do? Like, if he tries to jump out and nair you, you can pretty much up smash through his nair because you position it right. If he rolls away, then that's fine. Like, it's not gonna change anything. But if you can just stand there and get him to waste his shield a little, or even just dash dance in front of his shield so it looks like you're gonna do something, you're gonna get him to waste his shield. You're gonna get him to lower it. Then once his shield is like wasted a little bit, it gets smaller. Then you can go nuts and you can get a free hit. And especially once you do that, you can rack up damage by, I'd say, like back airing and staying in place. Like, don't back air towards him and don't back air away. Just back air in place, and you get a hit. And a lot of Falcons, when they get hit, they try to crouch cancel grab. They try to down air out. But if you stand still and back air and space yourself, you're going to get 2 to 3 back airs because you're pushing him away and you're staying right out of his reach, and you're basically going to get some good hits in. And especially at low percents, you can back air to grab, you can nair to grab, which are 2 things I don't see a lot of Foxes do. And I just say you gotta learn to get your grabs more, and especially learn to tech chase Falcon. Tech chasing is probably Falcon's best thing, but Fox is nowhere bad at it. He's probably one of the best characters in the game at tech chasing, especially against Falcon, because Falcon has a bad roll. So you guys need to learn how to react to that, and I'd say one of the best ways is whenever a Falcon hits the floor, like say you up throw nair him and he hits the floor, wave dash forward, and by the time your wave dash ends, the Falcon's gonna probably make his move. He'll probably roll away. He'll probably roll away, and by the time your wave dash is done, you can react to that, and you can see that he's rolling, and just dash forward, and you can run all the way straight and grab him. And the same thing with the get-up attack, you can react to it, and just that wave dash is really good if you can learn how to play it. Watch some of my matches, and maybe you might see how I do it and try to apply it to your game versus Falcon. It's really good. So that's some good tips for Falcon.
Okay. So, yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk about Fox versus Puff because that's one of my favorite matches since back when Mango played Puff. That's pretty much all we played every day. Like, we were the only 2 people that played in our city after a while. So it was just Fox Puff every day. So the way I like to see it with Puff versus a lot of characters, you got to get her in the air and get her above you. Once you can get under her, a lot of your moves are pretty much going to out-prioritize her with a lot of characters, especially Fox. Like, you get Fox under her and her like in the middle, mid-screen, you can like come up with back airs and it outright beats her everything she has. But trying to get her in the air isn't always easy because I know a lot of puffs will just short hop back air. But if you can get her to double jump or higher than the middle platform, then you get her right where you want her. And the main way of doing this is usually platform camping, which I don't want to say this too much, but I mean, if you get on the platform and you can get her to go up and try to hit you, you can get down to the floor a lot faster than she can, and you can get in a better position a lot faster than she can to set up with back airs. And I mean, a low percent back air, she's not going to go anywhere, so you can usually do another one, or maybe 2 or 3 even, and try to pick at her on the platform once she lands on the platform. And you just pick at her with damage and pick with back airs and space. You make sure you don't land on the platform. Try to just hit up, like jump up, hit her with a back air, and then fall back down to the floor, and try to repeat it, and so you can get her to the right percents you need. And then Fox's up throw up air. I mean, a lot of people can smash DI it, but if you're fast enough, I think it's a lot harder to smash DI than people think it is. Because I know Hungrybox gets it pretty much every time, and when Mango played him at Apex, he didn't miss like one time. So either that was just Mango making him choke, or he's just really good at it, and I want to believe that he's just really good at it. So, I mean, I would say the more you play that matchup, the better you'll get at it, but it's an essential that you know how to do that very good. Because if you don't, you're going to be having Puff live to very high percents, and that's not always what you want. I mean, you look at like FD, Pokemon Stadium, Yoshi's, Puff dies at 50-51% from up throw up air. So you gotta look out for that and look for that 51% and try to go for that kill. Once you get her past like 69, 71, then you can't really do that anymore. But I mean, if Puff doesn't expect you to do it and they don't jump, then you can still surprise them and get that up air. But after that, you're gonna have a hard time killing Puff, which I would still say the same thing. Try to get your percent in, throw lasers, camp the platforms, get her above you. Do more backers that add damage. When she's flying off, trying to recover, just throw as many lasers as you can, get as much percent as you can. And at high percents, I like to do a jab and then running back air, running up air, and that works really good above 90, 100%. Hugo's being a complete douche still.
I didn't say shit, dude.
Nah, it's Hugo. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty much, you got to get her in the air. If you can get her in the air, you can out-prioritize her. Because if she approaches you from the floor, then you're going to have a hard time with the back air. And other than that, I'm not really sure. Just throw some lasers, get some nairs, get her above you for the back airs, and you should be good to go.
All right. Okay, that concludes the Smash Podcast with Joey. I hope you listened to all of it because it's some useful information, mostly.
Kinda.
Okay. Later.